Okay, we've got another catch-up with JDC Chairman Steve Brown. Steve, a few more days into the JDC Virtual project, and the system seems to be, well, very, very busy.
Yeah, no, it's proven to be very popular, and as good news to us that the spike in interest wasn't a fluke over the first couple of days. Every day we surpassed the previous day's records. So for us on the platform and for people in the community is a great thing.
Seen a few things on Facebook where people have said, oh, there's dartboards everywhere. What's all this JDC Virtual stuff?
Yeah.
Just looking at the figures, 15,000 games of JDC Virtual have been played since week Friday. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, I think Mark Zuckerberg will know what's going on. What's going on? This JDC Virtual is tagged everywhere, and obviously, it's just sort of dominating my timeline at the moment, which is what we wanted, I suppose.
Yeah. So the purpose of these quick chats is just to pop on the Facebook page for people to listen to, and a couple of things have happened since we last had a chat. One is that each individual player's got a different dashboard feature with the colour, top 16, is it, of the colour that they are actually have achieved, and passports are being released and unlocked. So run us through the thought behind the table, first of all, the coloured tables.
I think what we noticed quickly was that the route to the rock was sort of dominating everyone's thoughts, which wasn't necessarily what we wanted it to do in the first place. Obviously, it's a platform to develop your game and improve and sort of join our online community, and the World Championships was going to be a byproduct of the platform, and it seems to have started to dominate. So what we don't want to scare people off is, so we wanted to get the emphasis back on improving your games. That's why on the dashboard now we've introduced whatever level you're playing at, whether it's a yellow, a green, a blue, or black, you are in that league. So you're competing against people really, if anyone, of your ability. So try and get yourself out of that league into the next level, which is if it's a yellow, you want to get into a green. If you're a green, you want to be into a blue. But just try and focus on sort of getting out of your level of ability at the moment. And obviously, if you get blue and above, then your focus should definitely be on the Amateur World Championships. But we don't all the focus to be pushed just towards the World Championships. Yeah,
because essentially the whole system is a sort of to improve your self-improvement, isn't it? But the passports are being unlocked now. There's a bit of chit-chat around that. I spoke to Steve Cadman the other day regarding his, he won the Nations Challenge, but full focus on trying to do it in 36 goes. But you don't have to do 36 goes.
No, well, everyone's journey starts at a different time, and somebody might miss out on their second passport and their second block of 6 attempts. But again, don't be disheartened by that, because lots of people won't do it in 36 days. So again, you can start whenever you want. So you might be able to start in 2 or 3 weeks' time, 4 weeks' time, doesn't matter. So everyone's journey starts at a different time, and people will fail to get their particular passports, and that's just part of sport, unfortunately.
Yeah. And another point quickly, the verification team that are obviously around Facebook, checking the scores, etc., answering a few queries, and one of them was that when they do each block of 6, their average score is appearing on the dashboard, but does that interfere with the passport sort of unlocking system?
So as we know, so each you have block of 6 attempts each time. So after your sixth attempt, that's when you get your upgrades or you unlock a passport. After 6, 12, 18, 24, after each block, your score for your dashboard and your grading resets. Although on your dashboard it will appear that your running average is still there, but that's just for your own purpose and for you to sort of see how you're improving as time goes on. So if you started off in the first sort of 4 days, and you're averaging sort of 650, make a note of that, a mental note, or write it down, and let's just see where you are in 4 or 5 weeks' time, because obviously this, what we confess, is that you will get more accurate the more you play this game. So that's just for you to see your accuracy going up, if you like, in a bit of a timeline for that. But so after every 6 attempts, the dashboard will reset for your upgrades and the passports.
So that running average will always be there, because I suppose once you've unlocked all your passports, the system doesn't end. You don't stop playing darts, you don't stop practicing. So you want to sort of see how the improvement goes. If you're going
that's very personal to you. That running average is very personal to you, and that's from the time that you started this process. It's not for the first or your last attempt.
Brilliant. Excellent. Thanks for clarifying that, Steve. I know that's been a hot topic since those of probably looking in the brochure trying to find a flight to Gibraltar. Any other developments we're looking at? Any sort of future things we could perhaps just give away quickly before we go?
Yeah, I think we're going to be looking at doing some competitions very soon, based on this format, not a 5-1 format, but the Jdc Virtual format. And the plan will be that we will so be like an elimination. So everyone will start in the first round, then it'll be cut to the 1, 2, 8 highest scores, then the 64th highest score, then it gets cut to 32, 16, and so forth. So you might end up doing sort of 5 or 6 attempts in one night, but more to come on that. But that's what we're really excited about, and I think it'd be a completely unique dart tournament, if you like. But something I think we can all get excited about.
Yeah, excellent. Good news, good news. And the Nations Challenge finally then is still going, and we've got another 12 nations coming up very shortly. So we'll keep continuing until we can get everybody involved, and a finals at some point later in the year as well. Yeah,
what I'm really pleased about is that some of these nations that have got on board, some of them I've never heard of, if I'm honest. It's been fantastic. So to see these nations sort of align themselves with the sport of darts, and for the first time really that I've noticed these nations actually even play darts to a competitive level. So to invite them onto this platform and also give them a platform to show us what they can do, and sort of put themselves against the rest of the world is fantastic, and really can only be done virtually.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I've seen some players shooting some amazing darts from all different parts of the world. It's incredible. Could have unlocked some superstars somewhere.
Well, that's the idea. That's what this is about as well. So we give everybody an opportunity to show sort of how good they are, no matter sort of what corner of the world they live in. Also got an internet access and a couple of devices, then they can sort of show their talents to the world.
Yeah, brilliant. Hey, Steve, thanks, mate. I appreciate you're busy, and we'll catch up again.